Oh, there we go. So, I'm gonna be playing a visual novel this time around. Since I feel like I have all these games on Steam and I'm like not doing anything about them when it comes to my main channel. This time around. Since I feel like I have all these games on Steam and I'm like not doing anything about them when it comes to my main channel. Also, I just contacted a few representatives, so hopefully that'll help. Also, I just contacted a few representatives, so hopefully that'll help. Alright, let's go. Also, please support this. Yo, hey, yeah. Hi, guys. Alright, let's go.
ずっと昔、
Long ago,
小さな頃、
when I was still young,
永遠みたいな
I
夏
ran about
を
having fun during summers
駆け回ってい
that
た。
felt like they'd last forever
家族と
with my family,
友達と
with my friends.
どんなに遊んでも
No matter
やる
how
こ
much
とは
fun I
尽きなく
had,
て、
I never ran out of things to do.
太陽はそんな毎
The
日
sun
を
simply kept shining down
眩しく
radiantly
照ら
each
し
and
続
every
けてくれ
day.
た。いつの間にかそんな思い出は記憶の彼方へ。
But those memories drifted out into the
ただ
distance at some point.
あの日
However, I can still remember
まぶ
the
たに
radiance
感じ
I
た
felt
眩しさだけ
on
は
my eyelids that day.
覚えている。あの眩しさを探して
Take flight in search of that
僕は飛んで
radiance.
いた。小さな羽で
Flap my tiny
大きな
wings to
海
meet
を
my
渡ろうとしてい
vast
た。
ocean.
彼方に小さな影が見えた。
Tiny shadow in the distance.
海の上に
Faint
ぼんや
shadow
りと浮かぶ
floating
影。
in the ocean.
ああ、目指した場所は
Bro
もう
is
少し
playing anime.
もう少しで
Actually, it's a visual novel.
あの
Put in
夏
full
に
screen, please. Yeah, I'm waiting for to give me the option, so get to the main menu so I can put it in full screen. Alright, chill out. Just be patient.
まもなく鳥代町漁港に到着します。
Configuration. Ah, shit. I think this might take a while, yeah. was so weird. What's up with Metra? It's at threat of having a bunch of service cuts currently. And there's also a planned rally for Metra, CTA, and Pace. Hi, Psycho Blood. Or game crash jump scare. Yep. Alright. I don't know what the hell happened there, but...
ずっと昔、小さな頃、永遠みたいな夏を
Nickel Plate Road 190 is now in operation at its new home. Woo!
家族と友達とどんなに遊んでもやることは尽きなくて、太陽はそんな毎日を眩しく照らし続けてくれた。いつの間にかそんな思い出は記憶の彼方へ。ただあの日まぶたに感じた眩しさだけは覚えている。あの眩しさを探して僕は飛んでいた。小さな羽で大きな海を渡ろうとしていた。彼方に小さな影が見えた。海の上にぼんやりと浮かぶ影。
Aren't they allowed to run it without PTC to the rail yards this year? I think 2926 has PTC installed.
もう少しでたどり着ける。あの夏に。
I hope I don't run into the same issues this time around.
まもなく鳥代町漁港に到着します。
The island's landscape is finally coming into focus. PA lets us know that we will be arriving shortly. I was the only one out here, but now the passengers are flocking to the deck one by
まもな
one.
く鳥代島鳥代町漁港に到着します。
The announcement repeats. I take another long look at the island ahead of us. There are rows of low mountains covered in greenery and a few houses sprinkled along the coast. The island is small enough that you could probably see everything in just a few days. Come to think of it, I didn't even know its name until now. Torishirojima, huh? Probably got that name since birds like to gather there or something like that. I squint my eyes as the ocean breeze starts blowing in my face. For the moment, I'm... Enemy might mo catch a tiger on its kind of like a boxer with broken fists. Not that it has anything to do with birds. quietly, which are caught up in a gust of wind and carried off into the
なん
distance.
て
Come again? Ah! Old woman. Give me a sec. An old woman appears out of seemingly nowhere and looks at me strangely.
誰が拳を壊し
A
たボクサ
boxer
ー
with
っ
broken
て
fists, you say? Me.
あんたが
How,
Nani?
you? Because I'm hurt.
どこが
My heart. It's nothing. I noticed a tiny white something waving about in the wind on the drab gray concrete wharf. Looks as though a clump of white clouds have fallen from the sky. Something fluffy and white is fluttering there. It's a girl. The girl wearing a white school uniform is looking up aimlessly at the sky from the wharf. 3751 has been on the mainline since 2017. Instinctively, I look at the sky in search of what she's gazing at, and find a flock of birds flying around. The birds overtake the ship and fly towards the island. I notice that two of the birds have fallen behind the rest of the flock. The two of them fly along together, almost like they're trying to cheer each other on. That's something you don't see every day. Though I wonder why. I get the feeling that I've seen all this somewhere. I gotta change the font. The sea, the island, even the feel of the wind. For some reason it feels like I've lived through all this before. 611 will be back in service this September. Awesome. But I'm certain that this is the first time I've been to this island. I wonder why it feels so nostalgic.
なんて
Ah! The old lady is once again staring at me.
初めて見る景色が
You
なんだ
said
って
something about seeing this place for the first time? Did I say that out loud?
よ出とった
This is my first time here, but something about the scenery feels nostalgic. You get that feeling sometimes, don't you?
ないね
You don't?
ないねあんただって懐かしいっていうのは昔行った場所に久しぶりに行くから感じるんやろ
I suppose so.
それが初めて行く場所に感じるとしたらそれはあれや
What would that be?
ヘジャップ
Huh? Hejapu?
そうヘジャップ
Hejapu. Hejapu. We're almost to the island. The ship slows down as it approaches the pier. I step off the ship after it finishes docking. All I could smell on the ship was the sea salt, but here, it reeks. As soon as I disembark, I'm attacked by yet another unique odor. This is what it smells like at a fish market. Now, I guess it smells a bit fresher. It's probably the mixture of the dying fish that are lying about and the bait that the fishermen are using. So I glance around aimlessly, my eyes meet the gaze of a stray cat that's hungry for fish. Feels like it's looking at me the way one would look at an outsider. Ah. Do you need any help?
悪いね
Don't mention it. I dash toward her and hold my hand out. As I help carry the old lady's luggage off the boat, I take in the scenery around us. With the handful of us who are getting off, some look like they're locals, while others seem to be here for sightseeing. Regardless, though, all of them started heading into town. Here it's summer vacation, yet there don't seem to be that many visitors. In my absent-mindedness, I'm quickly left behind by everyone else. I take a moment to look at my map. I'm at the port and the town hall is over there, so... Huh? Yeah? It's the old lady.
ゆっくりしていきや
She waves her hand back and forth. Oh, thank you. The old lady nods in response and starts to walk off. That's when I remember. Oh yeah, ma'am? You meant deja vu just now, didn't you?
そうそう いいジャンプ。
Now then. Hang the duffel bag crammed full of my stuff off my shoulder. The embankment is lined with a group of birds that seem to be resting their wings. A small rural island where a lone migratory bird has come to rest his wings. A paradise for birds who have forgotten how to fly. An oasis where one's sins are cleansed. Time to get going. I don't come across anyone as I walk along. From high up in the blue sky, the sun shines down on the island. I have to squinch my eyes as I walk down the road because of it. Also, the guys who made this song, Visual Arts and Key, are kind of gung ho on at least gaining some, but not all of my ad revenue. Anyways, so please support this channel. Anyways, it's ridiculously hot. The sun has been beating down on me mercilessly, almost to the point that I could hear its beams. Coupled with the chorus of cicadas, the heat has been several times more unbearable. It's been about half an hour since I left the port. Looking at the map doesn't really tell me how much further I need to go, but it seems my destination is still a ways off. Bus passed by me earlier. Maybe I should have gone on that bus. Too late now. Well, I did tell them that I'd be there around evening. I haven't come across that many people while walking along the street. Judging from the houses that sporadically line the streets, I can tell that folks here have quite quiet lifestyles. This makes the cicadas' cries and the blazing, almost audible sunlight all the more conspicuous. I firmly grasped the bag stuffed full of items I'll need for the next few weeks. I've given up on wiping the beads of sweat that are endlessly dripping from my forehead, and walk onward. As I continue down the road, I slowly come across more and more houses. I must be getting close to a residential area I saw on the map. The house I'm heading to should be right around the center of this area. Kato. On my way to the house my maternal grandmother used to live in. Got a letter from my aunt Kyoko-san, who is currently living there. That said, I've never actually met her. Must be it. I ring the doorbell. Hello? Nobody answers. I did hear the bell ring inside, though. Ring the bell once more, but it seems like nobody is home. I don't think it would be a good idea to just stand here. To be honest, it's way too hot out here. I'll step inside. The door's unlocked. Excuse me? It's Takahara, your nephew. It's Takahara Hairi. I'm Takahara Hairi. Is anyone home? Pardon my intrusion. It's an old Japanese-style living room. The sliding door has been left open and giving the room a nice airy feel. I've never lived in a house like this, yet for some reason a sense of nostalgia washes over me. I wonder where Kyoko-san is. There's no one else here either. The wind passes through the room quietly. Now that I'm inside, the cicadas' cries aren't as rough on the ears. I step out into the inner courtyard and stroll around. There's a shed, and there are signs of someone inside. Excuse me?
Hi!
A lady working inside turns towards me. Hello?
もしかして、ハイリー君？
Yeah. Apparently the lady working in the shed is Kyoko-san.
夕方頃に着くと思ってたから、ごめん。私ったらすっかり。
Oh no, I just got here earlier than I expected. She quickly gets up and walks towards me.
港まで迎えに行くつもりだったんだけど、道はわかった？
Yeah, I had a map.
そうだね。
She seems awkwardly hesitant. She's my mother's younger sister, so that makes her my aunt. That should mean she's a lot older than me. Yet I just can't see that.
はい、どうぞ。
Thanks. Kyoko-san sets a cup of barley tea down in front of me before taking a seat on the other side of the table. That reminds me, I haven't had anything to drink. Excuse me. I gulp down the cold barley tea in one go. Seeing that, Kyoko-san chuckles a little and fills my cup again.
一応この家を任されてるんだけど、とにかくおばあちゃん、何でもかんでも残してたから。物だけは大量にあるから、私一人じゃ途方に暮れてたの。来てくれて助かるわ。
Right.
でも、ゆっくりできるなら、せっかくだから島も楽しんで。
Right.
そうだ。ハイリ君、バイク乗る？
I have a license. I heard that guys who can ride motorcycles are popular with girls. That's why I got mine. I go to an all-boys school though, so I don't see too many
納
girls.
屋に置いてあるから、好きに乗っていいよ。車は面倒だけど、バイクぐらいあると島の移動には便利だよ。まあ自転車があればだいたい事足りるけどね。ここがハイリ君の部屋になるの。ざっと掃除はしておいたけど、長く物置になってたからまだちょっと埃臭いね。
That's okay.
じゃあひとまずゆっくりしてて。
Sure, I'll do that. I set my luggage down to unwind a little. I peer out the window at the island scenery. The ship I arrived on is still docked at the port.
そうだ。ハイリ君と他にも一人来てるのよ。
Kyoko-san, who was just about to walk out the room, turns around. Is it a relative?
うん。
Where are they?
どこかな。いつも出歩いているみたいで、今はいないけど、また後で紹介するね。お部屋ずっと使ってなかったから、埃っぽくてごめんね。
It's not a problem. This kind of fits my state of mind right now.
はい。
I open the window. A nice breeze instantly blows into the room. I take a deep breath of the fresh air. Then I lay down on the floor. It smells like dust, yet it doesn't feel all that bad. Why don't you come to Torishirojima? It was mid-July or just before summer vacation when I got the letter from my aunt Kyoko-san. My grandmother passed away last month. She was my maternal grandmother and supposedly she was a bit eccentric. I say supposedly because I never actually met her. I may have met her when I was little, but nothing comes to mind. According to my mother, my grandparents always acted like newlyweds. They loved each other very much. After my grandfather retired, the two of them traveled the world together. The only impression I ever had of my grandmother were the exotic gifts and photos she sent us from overseas. After my grandfather passed away, my grandmother lived quietly by herself amongst their countless mementos, as though reminiscing about their time together. And finally, she quietly passed away last month. In accordance with her wishes, our family held a small private funeral instead of a traditional funeral ceremony. And with her passing, she left behind everything she owned. Many of the personal effects she had collected throughout her eccentric life are still here inside her house. As there may be family keepsakes among them, we couldn't leave it to just anyone to take care of. That said, all the adults are busy. That's why they asked the kids in the family who have spare time to help take care of all of it. And that's where I come in. I have lots of time to burn this summer vacation. Up until last year, my summer vacations were in name only. I had spent each and every day at swim practice. And I've been afraid to swim ever since I screwed up at an important swim meet. Now just being in water is enough to make me feel sick. Thanks to that, I've distanced myself from the swim team, which leaves me with a lot of free time. And so I took up the timely offer. Thus I got on the boat and came all the way to this island. A boxer of broken fists, huh? It fits me perfectly. I'm tired. I've been traveling most of the day. Huh? I find myself in a pitch dark room when I open my eyes. Shoot, I fell asleep! I quickly leave the room.
少しは休めた？
I'm sorry for dozing off like that after just getting here. And then my stomach shamelessly decides to growl. Sorry. Kyoko-san awkwardly scratches her nose.
晩ご飯作ってあげられたらいいんだけど、私の料理は人様に出せるようなものじゃないから。
What?
ごめんね。
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry, I've never actually cooked either. Should I go buy something?
あるにはあるんだけどね。
She pulls out an assortment of pre-cooked meals.
育ち盛りの男の子にこれはね。
Even if I wasn't still growing, I don't think it's healthy to have these every day. Now I'm a little worried about the type of lifestyle she usually has.
そうだ。この家来るとき、坂道登ったでしょ？
Yeah, I did.
降りたところすぐに食堂があるのよ。
Now that you mention it, I did see one.
そこは美味しいよ。
Okay, I guess I'll go there then.
道ちょっと暗いけど、歩けないほどじゃないと思うから。
Okay.
そうだ、これ。
What's this?
お小遣い。これ使って。
I can't take it.
いいのいいの。遺品整理という名目で来てくれてるんだから。バイト代は出せないけど、ちょっとしたお小遣いくらいは使って。
Well, if you insist. She's making a face like... My hand fidgets in the air a little before taking the money. Thank you very much.
あとこれ。
Kyoko-san wheels something out of the garage. A motorcycle. A cub, huh? A obe, huh? Must be the one she mentioned this afternoon. It has a pink license plate? I didn't know there were bikes like that.
この子もずいぶん傷んじゃってるけど、手入れする人もいないから。
I don't mind. If anything, it's kind of relieving since it's just like me.
はい。
Huh? Never mind. Well, I'll head out now.
いってらっしゃい。
Doesn't look like the self-starter is doing its job. Give it a kickstart. I ride down the dark road. The road gently slopes downwards. I slowly make my way down the slope, retracting the path I took to get here. It's just a straight road, so there's no way I could get lost. No matter how far down the road I go, the landscape doesn't really change. Despite the headlight illuminating the road ahead of me, I can't make out my surroundings that well. This is my first time on a road completely devoid of streetlights. Well, at least you don't have to worry about Union Pacific engines potentially being on your rear while going to Lakehurst. If anyone gets that reference, you're a legend. Guess I'll have to keep relying on my gut feeling. Despite how raucous the cicadas' cries were during the day, I can't even hear a single peep now. Instead, I hear a mix of insect noises from the dark woods in their place. I keep riding my motorcycle down the road, listening to the chorus of insects mixed along the low rumble of the engine. I ride toward a lone, dimly lit house. That must be it. Hello. Seems I'm the only customer. I quietly sit down at a table in the corner. There are only 4 items listed on the yellowed handwritten menu. Which one should I choose? Thanks. The pork cutlet bowl looks superb. But why is the old man sitting in front of me and gazing at me? It's good. Well, what do you mean? What? What's going on here? I eat in silence. It's very good. It's quiet out at night. I only hear the insects chirping in the bushes. I wonder how long it's been since I've experienced something like this. It's possible I've never been in a place like this before. Override the save. Yes, I want to override the save. Well, I wouldn't call it my hometown a big city. I was always surrounded by some sort of noise there. For example, the sound of cars speeding down the main roads. That reminds me, where am I? Seems I took a wrong turn while immersed in the quiet peacefulness. I've clearly taken a road that I haven't taken before. Well, this is bad. I can't make heads or tails of where I am, so I obviously have no idea where to go. To think I'd end up in a situation like this just going out for dinner. The countryside is one scary place. It's completely dark here. Figured I'd keep going and eventually everything would work itself out somehow, but I haven't come across a single house, let alone making it home safe. This makes a sense of loneliness that more conspicuous. Just where am I? I thought I'd eventually find a port if I kept going along the coast. Is that too naive? It'll work out. Oh. What's this? I can see a building ahead. It's very narrow and tall, just like a tower. A tower on an island? That's a... Oh, right. It's a lighthouse. I suppose where there are docks, there are always lighthouses. But the lighthouse isn't lit up despite it being nighttime. What's the point of a lighthouse that's not lit up? It's kind of like me. Why am I identifying with the lighthouse? It's not like an unlit lighthouse will point me in the right direction. No one here will point me in the right direction. Now's not the time to let that sink in. I better get moving. later. What was that? I can faintly make out a school campus within the distance. Judging from its size, it's likely an elementary school, which would mean that the sound of water splashing is... It sounds like it's coming from the other side of the fence. I see the swimming pool. Somebody's swimming there late at night? I have no idea what they're doing at the pool this late, but I should at least be able to ask them for directions. There's a door in one corner of the fence. The padlock's unlocked. Someone clearly has gone inside. I head inside myself. It's an elementary school pool, so naturally there aren't any floodlights. I think you should get out of there before someone gets suspicious! But luckily the stars are out, so I can sort of make out my surroundings. There are some tiny ripples in the pool. The pool at my elementary school probably looked more or less like this. I suppose the pool side looks the same no matter where you are. This is the first time I've seen a pool with so few lanes, though. Well, what's causing a sound that I heard a little bit ago? Looking around, I can't see anyone. To begin with, I doubt there'd be anyone swimming here this late at night. That case, what made that noise? Shiver runs down my spine. Taking a second look, schools are kind of creepy this late at night. Huh? There's a loud noise. It sounded like something falling into the pool. Spin around. There shouldn't be anyone in the pool at this time of night. Yet there is what looks like a white statue in the middle of the pool. It's almost like the pool's guardian deity has manifested itself. Of course, that's not the case, though. There goes my monetization! A girl? It's a girl about the same age as me. She looks at me from the pool. To be more accurate, she's pretty much staring at me. This all happened so suddenly, so I'm standing here, dumbfounded, not knowing what to do. Okay, playing, I mean reading visual novels. Reading visual novels to save transit systems was something I did not expect, but okay. Yeah, I just didn't want all the games I had in my Steam library going mostly to waste with me playing them, but not really, like, showing them. We just stare at each other for about 10 seconds or so.
誰?
Natural question. What should I do? Seeing as I shown out of nowhere, she's probably apprehensive. Huh? Huh? What the? Takahara Hairi.
Taka?
She looks lost in thought. She's probably trying to figure out which part is the first name, which part is the last name, and how you'd even write the name Takahara Hairi. Most people try to figure out that out when they hear my name. Taka as in eagle, Hara as in field, Ha like wings, I for dependence, and Ri like a home village. Now she looks confused. Thanks to the I in Hairi, I can never explain to others how to write my name in kanji.
So.
Now about you.
Eh?
Your name?
白羽.
She's very quiet, but I managed to hear her name very clearly in the dead of night. Shiroha. Two of us introduce ourselves to each other, one of us in the pool, the other at the poolside. What are you doing?
練習してるの.
Practicing swimming? She nods.
違う.
Eh?
それは私のセリフ.
Her line? What is?
あなたは誰?
Takahara Hairi. She seems to be thinking about once again, what a sinful
だ
name.
から それはどうでもいい。
And she doesn't care about my name.
これで何してるのって聞いてる。
I'm on my way home after eating dinner.
うん。
And I'm lost. Which way should I get to go to the Kato residence?
坂原さんの家じゃなくて？
Nope. Not that that's my last name to begin with. I'm Takahara, okay?
坂原？
Alright, I'll be Sakahara for now. I'm staying at Kato-san's place. If you're wondering, that's because my grandma passed away, and Kyoko-san's pretty bad at cooking. A question mark appears above the girl's head. Anyway, I don't know the way back. I was wondering which way I should go to get home. For some reason, the girl just keeps staring at me. Sorry, I'm leaving
プ
now.
ールを出たら右に行って十字路を左。
Huh? The girl blurts out quickly before submerging her mouth in the water. Thanks. By the way, what are you even doing here?
何も。
I don't really think someone would be doing nothing in the pool at night. The fact that she's been in the pool this whole time kind of bothers me too. Are you hurt, perhaps?
何も。
You may think you're okay, but you could get a leg cramp. Since it's too dark, you might drown. Could be dangerous, you know?
怖い。
Eh?
どすこい。
Dosukoi? What? I don't really get what there is to Dosukoi about, but I can't tell she's mad from the look on her face. And on the top of being mad, I get the feeling that she's about to break into tears. Got it, sorry, I'm going now. Thanks for giving me those directions. Bye! Practicing in the pool at night, huh? Is that normal around here? That really startled me. I was so flustered that I couldn't look her in the face, but something didn't seem right. Something felt off to me. I wonder what it was. I'm back!
ああ、ゆっくりだったんだね。
Kyoko-san says nonchalantly, obviously not worried about anything. Yeah, I took a stroll around.
何にもないでしょ。
You got that right. I answer and vacantly shake my head. There was a girl, though.
女の子？そりゃいるとは思うけど。
When are you gonna start restoration of the New York Central Hudson? But I think I heard somewhere that they were gonna move 3001 out of Elkhart? Or somewhere around September. At the school pool. There was a girl swimming there. Perhaps she thinks I'm kidding. Or is that actually normal around here? I guess the island school isn't very strict with their pool policies. So I should probably start helping
あ
tomorrow.
りがとう。でも、せっかく来たんだから、しばらく自由にしてていいよ。
But what about taking care of the storage shed?
おいおいね、手伝ってもらうけど。
Got it. Oh, that's right. Kyoko-san, what does dosukoi mean? If anyone knows Japanese, please understand, and I'm mispronouncing that wrong. Please don't get angry at me.
相撲？
Yeah, I guess. I guess it's really just sumo. But it didn't seem like she was talking about that. Dosukoi, what's that supposed to mean?
しつこい。
That's annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just sumo, isn't it?
うんうん。
No, it's part
島の方言ですごくしつこかったり、鬱陶しい時にどすこいって言ったりするみたいだね。まあ、お年寄りだけだけど。
I see.
すごく鬱陶しい。
I see. That sounds about right.
あと、かなりきつい表現みたいだから、気軽に使わないようにね。
Is it really that harsh?
そうみたいだね。どうしたの？悲しそうな顔して。
It's nothing.
疲れてるのね。ハイリ君、お風呂どうぞ。
What's with this bathtub? There are all sorts of knobs and buttons on this thing. It's low-tech, yet at the same time it feels high-tech. How do you even use this? Looks like it uses gas, so I probably just have to turn it on like a gas stove. Since there are so many knobs, I have no idea which one to turn it on, which one turns it on. It'd be terrible if it explodes because I picked the wrong one. I'm considering asking how to use it, but I'm hesitant.
So listen,
I don't want her to think, you don't know how to use this even though you're from the city, heh. That being said, I can't figure it out. I tried putting my hand in the bathtub water, which is still steaming. It's still pretty much warm. I guess somebody else just took a bath. In that case, I guess I'll just use the water already in the tub. Hope 231 gets its new traction motors when it gets to the IRM. Yes, yeah. Whew. Looking through the open window, the night sky is vast and clear. A few stars are twinkling clearly in the sky. I don't remember if there are any stars in the sky back at home. To begin with, it wasn't something that I ever paid attention to. My guess is there probably aren't. Not that it matters. Look at the water vapor. I can take a bath just fine. That's probably because I don't know you don't swim in a bathtub. Well, that's probably because I know you don't swim in the bathtub. That aside, did somebody else take a bath? I have this feeling it was a girl. Feels like there's a hint of sweetness to the smell. Must be... the aroma of avocado? Oh, just pick the aroma of milk. Kyoko said there was another relative here, didn't she? That's probably who it was, which means it's a girl. I mean, it would really bother me if a guy had such a floral fragrance to him. Someone laid out a futon in my room while I was in the bath. She looks pretty carefree, but it seems she's taking care of me even when I don't realize it. Just like a mom. Since I originally came here to help, it makes me feel kind of guilty. I'll take care of myself starting tomorrow. What should I even do starting tomorrow? Have fun, huh? She told me I should do what I want here. That kind of perplexes me. I don't know what I should do. Haven't I been living freely up until now? Is this island that laid back? Guess I'll just go to bed. I fell asleep as soon as I turned off the light and lay down. Perhaps it was just my imagination. It felt like someone came into my room while I was asleep. It looked at me for a moment, came on next to me, pulled the blanket over me, then quietly left the room. July 26th. Hey, that's the anniversary of Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
しもーし。
Or as some would say, Thomas and the Tragic Railroad, which is usually a weird way of saying Thomas and the Penn Central.
起きてください。
Ah!
ねえ。もしもーし。
Hey, I actually said moshi to a Japanese waiter once, and she just said, you think you know Japanese, but no. And as it turns out, that's usually for, like, a phone call, like, picking up the phone. If I remember correctly, anyways. Someone's calling me. Feels like I've heard this voice before. Oh no! Huh? A young girl is looking down at me.
もう8時ですよ。
Takes me a moment to piece everything together. That's right. This isn't my house. It's summer vacation. I took the opportunity to visit my grandma's house. This girl... Who is she? If memory serves me right, this is... Each and every morning. Who are you supposed to be, my wife?
断じて違います。
Huh? My head finally starts to clear. Who are you?
はじめまして。海です。
Yes, it does. I'm Asian. Nice to meet you.
名前です。
I'm Takahara Hayuri.
どうも、高原さん。早く起きてもらえますか？
Why?
決まってるじゃないですか。ご飯が冷めちゃうんです。
I slowly get up from the futon.
高原さんって毎朝起こしに来てくれる知り合いでもいるんですか？
Yeah.
それは羨ましい境遇ですね。
Jealous? It's a guy.
男だったんですか？嫁とか言ってましたよね。
It's just a joke between guys. Happens quite a lot at all boys' schools.
男子校嫌すぎる。
A pleasant aroma drifts from the living room. Plate of fried rice is sitting at the table. Oh? Fried rice for breakfast? Where's Kyoko-san?
朝から寄り合いがあるらしいです。
I remember chasing 4014. That's awesome. Is that so? That makes me feel kind of bad. I mean, she did say she couldn't cook yesterday. But fried rice is, well, not the first thing you'd think of for breakfast. What does that say? Umi-chan? Umi-chan gives me a sour expression.
私が作ったんです。
Eh? Oh wow, that's amazing.
そうでもないです。
Yeah, I guess not.
何ですか？
Sorry. Actually, it's quite impressive.
そうでもないです。
Okay, I won't. This is kind of puzzling. I was looking up by some young girl this morning, and now the two of us are sitting at the dining table eating fried rice for breakfast. Fried rice... It's good though, so whatever. Umi-chan?
はい。
What are you doing here, Umi-chan?
蔵の整理ですよ。手紙をもらって。
Oh, the same as me.
そうですか。
Umi-chan must be the relative that Kyoko-san mentioned. But still, you came here by yourself?
見ての通り。
Heh. Surprised they let you.
まあ、信頼されてますから。それで、高原さん。
Yes?
これからのことですが。
Yeah? If you want to play outside, I'll come with you.
誰がそんな話をしますか？
So you're not talking about what we'll do today?
違います。家事の話です。
Oh.
京子さんの邪魔にならないように、家のことは
私たち2人でやっていくことになります。いいですか？
Yes. She's completely taken the initiative here, even though I'm older than her.
ここに家事一覧を書き出しましたので、それぞれの分担を決めたいと思います。
Man, she's pretty mature.
ということで、じゃんけん！なんでぼーっとしてるんですか？じゃんけんです。
Why?
勝った方から選んでいくんですよ。どの家事をやりたいか。
I see. There's cleaning the bathtub and toilet, then there are things like taking out the trash and getting groceries. There's quite a huge difference between
洗
them.
濯は避ける。
Do you hate doing laundry?
嫌です。高原さんのパンツとか洗ったり干したりしたくないです。
Man, you're pretty blunt. I wouldn't mind what. I don't think I should finish that.
そうですか。ありがたいような、そうでもないような、複雑です。実は、私のブラとか洗いたいんじゃないですか？
Are a little too extreme for me.
なんでパンツ洗うのは平気で、ブラはテレテレなんですか？
Well, yeah.
そもそもつけてませんし、
I guess I should have known.
何がそりゃそうかですか？
Sorry.
もう。
Kids our age sure are a handful.
じゃんけん
Scissors!
また負けたよ。なんでじゃんけんで勝てないの？ズルしてるな。
How in the world would one cheat at rock, paper, scissors?
だってこんなに負けるのおかしいでしょ。
Alright, I'll tell you.
やっぱりズルなんだ。
I didn't cheat, it's written all over your face. When you throw a rock, your face stiffens up like a rock. When you throw scissors, it shows on your face that you're throwing scissors. It's not hard to tell.
そんな弱点が？待てよ。じゃあパーって顔をしながらグーを出せば勝てる。
Weirdly specific, Umi.
じゃんけんパー！負けた！ぐー、こちらの思惑が読まならグーって顔をしながらやっぱりグーを出せばいい？グー！また負けた！なんで？
To start with, that wasn't much of a rock face.
グーの表情が足りない？グーグーじゃんけんグーと見せかけてからのチョキ！勝った！
Yep. This puts a smile on my face.
何ですかニヤニヤして。負けたのに。
Don't worry about it.
気持ち悪。
How harsh! And that's why we divided the chores between ourselves. I decided to just start doing the laundry, one of the tasks I was assigned right away. Come to think of it, I am going to do Kyoko-san's laundry too. Well, it should be fine.
私は出かけてきます。
Umi-chan says as she finishes her preparations and head towards the front door. Where are you going?
島に。
Yeah, I kind of figured that. Be careful, okay?
何にですか？
Well, of people whose first name is Mo and last name is Lester. What? Yeah, I'm reading. I'll just pick Sunburn. That sun's pretty strong here, so you should probably put on some sunscreen.
私の日焼けをなんで高原さんが心配するんですか？
Well, sunburns can cause skin cancer. Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with girls getting a slight tan, but...
私、ちゃんとオイル塗ってますよ。
Is that so? That's
それ
surprising.
じゃあ、行ってきまーす。
Alright, see ya. And just like that, Umi-chan left the house cheerfully. As always, the cicadas' cries grew unbearably loud as soon as I stepped outside. So, what should I do? There we go. Excuse me. I paid the storage shed behind the house a visit. There are all sorts of things piled up inside. This may be in part due to my grandmother being quite the collector. When I think of a couple of relatives cramming in here to decide what should be kept or thrown out, it kinda gives this place the feeling of a cozy antique store. Inside the storage shed, I find Kyoko-san already hard at work moving a few bulky items. It seems she's already back from her meeting. Good morning. Seems I startled her. She was probably so focused on her work that she didn't notice me come in. You're here pretty early.
代わりに夜はさっさと寝ちゃうけどね。
Ah, that explains why I didn't see Kyoko-san around last night. She had already gone to bed. She returns to work after that response. Kyoko-san continues to work in silence. I can tell that my presence is making her nervous, though. In the house?
どうしたの？
There was a girl.
ああ、海ちゃん？昨日は夜に帰ってきてね。ハイリくん、ちょうどご飯食べに行ってたから、入れ違いだったね。
Ah, that's why we didn't see each other yesterday. By the way, is there anything I can do to help out?
そんな、気にしないで。
Right. But in that case, what did I come all the way here for?
壊れた拳を直しに来たんでしょ？
Yeah, that's right. So I can step into the ring once again. Now I'm going to... Wait, what? What are you trying to get me to say? That's so embarrassing!
私も恥ずかしいとは思うけど、木戸のおばあちゃんがやってきて、加藤さんの家に来た男の子、船でだいぶ悩んでいたから気にかけてあげてって。ハイリ君のこと細かく教えてくれたの。
That old lady.
こんな小さな島だからね。あれはあっという間に広がるわね。
About why I came to the island? Well...
まあ、それは今度でいいとして。
Okay.
ね、時々私じゃ運べないような荷物があって、それにお姉さんの家のものかなっていうのもあるから、そういうのお願いするときは呼ぶね。
Okay. Seems there's not that much work to do here. In that case, I
遊
should...
んできたらいいよ。
I could. Kyoko-san returns to her work. Wonder how old she is. She's probably at least 30, but she kind of looks like she's in her 20s. Why is she living here all by herself? I probably shouldn't ask her about that. I won't like others asking about my past either. Everyone has a thing or two about their past that they don't want to talk about. Whew.
なんだか浸ってるわ。
Well, she did tell me to go have fun, but what should I do? I still don't know that much about this island. I guess I could just wander around. Hey, hanging in there today? I tapped the motorcycle. Till last night, no one had ridden her for a long time. Perhaps that's why she has kind of a lively look to her today. I start the engine up and she immediately lets out a nice purr. I put on my helmet to get on the bike. I put on my hand on the throttle. I'll just ride around for the time being. Just by riding on the motorcycle, the stuffy summer air turns into a cool breeze. It's not like I'm in any sort of rush. It's just each place I visit feels fresh. It's almost like I'm on a nice little tour. The cool breeze feels even cooler as I travel along the coast. Vroom vroom. Enveloped by the scent of the sea breeze, I ride along with the seabirds that are flying off in the distance. On a small fishing boat, the fisherman greets me by giving a thumbs up. There probably was no meaning behind it, but it made me happy, so I reply by giving him a thumbs up as well. I head to the pool I visited last night, but there's nobody there. Thought there would at least be someone at school even though it's summer vacation, but it seems that's not the case here. School campus is dead quiet. Still, the pool is filled with water probably so that kids can come swim whenever they want. Over at the harbor, judging from the wake flowing along the water's surface, it seems the ferry has just taken off. A few people, most likely sightseers, are waiting for the bus. There are also a few people who seem to be waiting to catch the next ferry. Seems they're planning to get on the ship with their bicycles as their front baskets are loaded with their baggage. To the islanders, the ferry must be what the bus or train is to me. I continue to kill time with my aimless little tour. Being able to burn time like this fills me with a strange sense of accomplishment. Nothingness actually exists. Those words come to my mind. Just then, huh? Something caught my eye just now. I just didn't imagine that, did I? I turned the engine off and back up a few meters by foot. I find the thing that caught my eye there lying on the ground. No, I should say the person. She's just sleeping, right? The girl is sitting against a tree trunk with her eyes closed. Perhaps she's not feeling well and passed out. Just to be safe, get off my motorcycle and walk over to the girl. I slowly move my face closer. She's breathing softly in her sleep. Thank goodness. Seems she's just taking a nap. Man, people are way too relaxed here in the countryside. It's a small island, but should they really be this carefree? Huh? Now that I'm closer, I also notice what seems to be an animal curled up next to the girl. It has a long, fluffy tail and pointy ears. Is this a dog? The girl's body suddenly starts to shift. She's falling over. Look out! I instinctively hold the girl's body to keep her from falling. As if on cue, the girl's eyes open slightly. Huh? Good morning? It's so loud that I'd call it more of a shriek than a scream. You were about to fall. So you're saying we can get rough towards the end? Oh, sorry about that. I take my hand off the girl and take a step back. I didn't do anything, and I'm not going to do anything, so don't be so alarmed. assume that kind of hurts.
いきなり知らない男に寝込み襲われたら警戒するに決まってるでしょ。
Hey now, I wasn't just assaulting you!
誰？観光客？
Me, my grandmother passed away recently. I'm here to take care of her things.
ああ、もしかして加藤のおばあちゃんの親戚？
You knew my grandmother?
そりゃこんな小さな島だし、住人全員顔見知りよ。
I see.
じゃあ、あんたは加藤くん？
Nah, she's my grandmother on my mother's side. I'm Takahara.
下の名前は？
Hairi?
変な名前ね。
Yeah, tell my parents that.
でも、聞き覚えがあるわ。
Huh? Have we met somewhere before?
確か。あれは小学校の頃よ。
That's how you give the gift of homemade chocolate shake. Get these brownies out of here. If I remember correctly.
歴史の授業で習ったような。
Oh? Should be obvious that this is my first time meeting her.
室町。鎌倉時代の無駄にかっこいい組織の。
You mean the Rokuhara Tandai?
そう、それ六原短大。あんたの名前聞いた時にピンときたのよ。
Takahara Hairi Rokuhara Tandai Takahara Rokuhara.
全然似てないじゃない。
Take responsibility for what comes out of your mouth. What a whimsical
遺
girl.
品整理ってことは、しばらくこの島にいるの？
She suddenly changes the topic. Okay, she's quite whimsical. Yeah, something like that. What's your deal? Hey now, don't look so obviously disgusted. I'm not that strong mentally, you know? Also, could you stop holding your shoulders and being so suspicious of me? Seriously.
だっていきなり寝込みを襲われたんだから警戒もするわよ。
I wasn't assaulting you. Rather, I was saving you.
とにかく、私が寝てても放っておいて。
That's what you want, I don't mind, but isn't that kind of dangerous?
大丈夫よ。いざという時は、ちゃんとこの子が守ってくれるから。
He says and looks down at the critter near her feet. It's sleeping though.
いざという時。
Didn't you scream pretty loud just now? She freezes.
タヌキネイルよ。
Even though it's a dog?
失礼ね。キツネよ。
What?
いなり。
The moment she says the name, the dog-like critter opens its eyes and looks up. It looks more like a Pokemon. A fox?
それ以外の何に見えるわけ？
What else does it look like? I have absolutely no idea.
あ、やば！
Having heard the fox's cry, she looks up at the sky.
もう2時じゃない！バイト遅れる！
It's 2? I look at my wristwatch. It is indeed 2 p.m.
行くわよ、いなり！
Oh, wait! But before I can stop her, the girl and the fox have already dashed off. Their silhouettes grow smaller and smaller in the distance and soon disappear around the corner. Hi, Ethan. Just what was all that? She was taking a nap against a tree out in the open. Started with a misunderstanding on her part, but then she suddenly changed the subject. She also figured out the time without a watch. Girl with a fox that howls like a raccoon dog? There's so many things wrong about that, I don't even know where to begin. I told her my name, but it was like I never even had the chance to ask for hers. Well, we'll probably meet again. It's a small island after all. Whew. Oh. It's the ocean. Seems I ended up at a beach. It's quite different from the port where I got off the ship yesterday. There are a few people swimming about in the water. While they all go about their business, I just stand on this rocky stretch of the beach. As the waves continuously crash against the rocks, I take a deep breath as I gaze out at the ocean. I take it all in. Which also includes the slight restlessness that I'm feeling. Started holding my own body without realizing it.
おい、あんちゃん。そんなところで何をやっているんだい？
Oh, thanks again for last night.
おう。何してるんだ？寒いのか？
Seeing how I'm holding my own body, the old man looks puzzled. Nah, that's not really it.
あるいは、凍えているのは心か。
Heh. The old man gazes at the sea. The old man and I just keep staring at the sea.
そうだ。
He says as though he just remembered something.
そんなところに立ってると危ないぜ。
What do you mean? It's dangerous? Just then a huge wave crashes upon the rocks. It completely drenches me before receding.
だから言ったのに。たまに高い波が来るから気をつけな。
Thanks for the warning. I'm completely soaked. It'd be weird to mill around while like this. I laid my shirt on the rock face to dry. The sun gradually grows stronger. My wet hair dries before I know it. But despite that, I just continue to lay there for a while. Guess I should get going. Huh? Where's my shirt? Did it get blown away by the wind even though it's wet?
イエーイ！隊長！隠された財宝、変な柄の T シャツを発見しました！持ち帰って鑑定だ！イエーイ！
A few kids are playing around with my shirt, which they currently have hanging on a wooden stick. Hey, what are you doing?
ガーディアンの登場だ！
What? Who's after my treasure? Gigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigigig Oh, come on, this is exactly what a guardian would do, right? I'm just going along with your shenanigans.
ガーディアンだ見つけろ
Wait up! You know, when I was 13, I had something exactly like that where some kid tried to steal my hat. Luckily, since I was bigger than that kid, I was ultimately able to get my hat back. Unfortunately, I didn't have to run for so long. I sure hope his computer doesn't commit SDP40F again. It didn't wait at all. He ended up running away with my shirt. Guess I'll just head home for now. And get on my motorcycle. I suppose riding a motorcycle while shirtless would be, well, one wild ride. Huh? The engine won't start. Did it break down? There seems to be some gas in it still. Well, I guess I'll have to push it. A half-naked guy pushing a motorcycle around is kind of wild too, I guess. I was a little concerned about having to drag my bike around town while shirtless, but I've hardly come across anyone. There's no way this would have happened back in the city. As I push my motorcycle along, I come across a shirtless guy who's sitting on a bench eating ice cream. It's the first guy I've met on the island who's around the same age as me.
Huh?
It seems he's noticed me as well. Guess it wouldn't be so bad if we were near the beach, but it feels kinda creepy to come across a half-naked guy in a residential area. Ha! Suddenly remember my own predicament. I'm not wearing a shirt either. The other guy's also looking at me. Two half-naked guys are about to cross paths in a residential area. I have a bad feeling about this. He gives a friendly grin. Seems he's mistaking me as some kind of compatriot. I guess I'll pick up my pace to get past him.
おい、ちょっといいか？
I don't.
お前、そんな格好でいたら
What about it? You're just the exact same way.
危ない。
It's dangerous? At that instant, the air around my ears suddenly bursts. Huh? What was
あ
that?
の野郎、警告もなく撃ってきやがった。
Someone shot at us?
そこの露出狂。海水浴場以外で服を脱ぐのは禁止されている。速やかに服を着て出頭しなさい。
I look up at the steel tower high above our heads. I found the source of the sound. 4 loudspeakers on the top of the tower pointed in all 4 directions. A PA system? Whiz! The air before my eyes is torn into halves. Seems we've been shot at again. What's going on here?
係だ。
A nude hunter?
俺やお前のような裸で暮らしている男を目の敵にしている奴がいるんだ。
No way! An anti-nude? That's unforgivable. Hang on, I don't really live naked. I wave my hand back and forth to refute.
そうなのか？じゃあなんで裸なんだ？
Because I have my reasons, and also 3 little shits took my shirt.
そんな言い訳、あいつには通用しないぞ。
隠れても無駄だ。手を挙げて投降しろ。
逃げるぞ。こっちだ。
Alright. Whiz. Ah! I don't really get what's going on, but there's one thing I'm sure of, and it's that we're being shot at.
ここまで来れば大丈夫だ。
Good. Is this really fine? I'd rather be shot than have to hang around an empty place like this with some weird half-naked guy.
お前、誰だ？
Takahara Hairi?
知らないな。
Yeah, I bet. The guy groans and falls to the ground just as I hear an explosive sound. He got
お
shot?!
前、いつの間に？
Tiny girl armed with what seems to be an over-exaggerated wooden rifle walks towards us. It's that girl who was shouting. Is that the girl who was shouting from the top of the
あ
tower?
そこからなら全部丸見えだ。さて変態ども、往来で何をしている？
The tiny girl stands there prominently. She's so short that I would have mistaken her for a kid if she wasn't wearing the uniform. However, that thing in her arms blows away any impression I currently have of her. A rifle?
死ね。
待て！こんなところでこの俺がなあ、あいつが来たら伝えてくれ。
Who's he?
三谷良一は最後まで勇敢だったと。
Well, you didn't really do anything that could be called brave. All you did was run away.
そんなこと言わないでくれ。
My goodness, how could you do that? The girl gives me a merciless look and shifts her rifle towards me.
お前も死ね。
It's cold. Now that I see it in action, there's just a stream of water shooting out the barrel of the girl's rifle. A water gun?
往来を半裸でうろつくな。
往来と言っても誰もいねえだろ。
そういう問題じゃない。お前も。お前は加藤さんのとこに来ている。
It's Takahara.
そうそう。聞いているぞ。確か。
girl starts and pauses for a moment.
痛む拳を治しに来たとか。
That granny? Hold it right there.
わかってる。比喩なんだよな。辛いことがあったんだな。
The girl nods strongly as though she's trying to cheer me on. Thanks. So, what's with all this? I'm more worried about who this girl is rather than myself. She speaks with a haughty tone and is about as tall as a kid in grade school. And on top of that, that strange water gun she's holding.
ハイドログラディエーターカイ。
What was that?
ハイドログラディエーターカイだ。
I see. That's one hell of a name. That must be a joke, right? I heard that some girls would end up obsessed with such embarrassing world stories at certain ages. This must be one of them. Yeah, nice to meet you, Hydro Gladiator Kai. Hydro something? I used to go by the moniker Water Soldier too.
なんだその恥ずかしい名前は。
Right back at you.
それで高原入り。お前はなんで裸なんだ。
気持ちいいからに決まってるだろ。
そうなのか。
Hydro takes a few steps back. Of course not! My shirt was stolen by some kids!
なるほど。はあ、まったく。
あ？好きで裸でいるわけじゃないのか。
That's exactly what I'm saying!
こんなのと付き合ってたら変態が映るぞ。今日のとこは多めに見るが、これからは気をつけてくれ。夏休みって羽目を外したくなるものだが、そんな時だからこそ気が緩まないように気をつけないといけない。
まったくだ。
お前のことだ。以後気をつけるように。
The girl Hydro Gladia, the Hydro girl, says and quickly walks away.
災難だったな。
I'm left alone with the half-naked kid guy once again. I have a feeling this trouble is going to continue. I should get out of here as soon as I can. I'm
お
leaving.
前、高原だったか。年はいくつだ？
I'm 17.
なんだと！お前タメか。そうかそうか、タメか。へえ。
Well, this video's getting banned in Texas. What's he so happy about?
なんかわからないことがあったら俺に聞いてくれ。
Why are you half naked?
はあ。
The guy laughs halfully, brushes his hair up, and winks for some reason.
今度じっくり教えてやるぞ。
Yeah, I don't think I want to know anymore.
はあ。そう言うな。しばらくここにいるんだろ。仲良くやろうぜ。な、ハイリ。それで、お前血液型何？
This is starting to get to me. This is probably the right time to use that word, right? Dosukoi!
ドスコイって。そんなに拒絶することないだろう。
Well, I guess not. You're just being a little annoying.
だからって、ドスコイはないだろう。死ねって言ってるようなものだぞ。
I'm sorry. I went way too far.
本当だぜ。傷ついた。落ち帰る。
So, Dosukoi is that bad, huh? Just how much did that girl loathe me? I gotta retrieve the bike that I abandoned and head home. I'm home. Why are you hiding your face?
そういうそっちはなんで体を晒してるんですか。おかげでおかえりなさいとキャーが混ざっておかしなことになっちゃったじゃないですか。
It's a long story.
この島って裸でうろうろしている人いましたよね。そういう文化なんですか？
No idea. Even if it is, I got nothing to do with it.
あ、そうだ。これ子供たちが届けに来たんですけど、どうして子供が高原さんの T シャツを持ってるんでしょう。あ、手書きの値札がついてる。鑑定結果30円。
Is this their way of trying to piss me off?
あと荷物届いてましたよ。 宅配の人が部屋まで運んでくれてます。
My luggage finally arrived. It's mostly just clothes and other items I had sent here. I started unpacking.
荷ほどき終わったんですか？
Yeah, that said, it was mostly just books.
何これ？ユリ・ゲラー解体新書。ムー大陸の真実？人類は飼われている。ライオン島の惨劇。はあ、いいですけど。
They're pretty interesting, you know.
これは？野いちご 100%。
Oh, that's, it's not, my friends lent me that, and well, it got mixed in my stuff.
別にいいですよ。恋愛漫画読んでたって。それより他に人の目を気にすることがあるでしょうに。
Yeah, I guess I'll put on a shirt. I quickly put on a clean shirt from my luggage.
これは？
A photo of a group of smiling students standing by a pool video fell out.
高原さんって水泳部だったんですか？
Nope.
じゃあ何部？水中でハンドボールするやつですか？
Yeah.
この島、水球クラブがあるらしいですよ。
Hey.
なんでも日本で最も激しい水球が売りだそうです。
Is that so? Is that so?
メンバーが足りないとかで。私、紹介しておきますね。
Absolutely not. Don't introduce me to some group of weirdos.
どうせ嘘なんでしょ？
What you just said was a lie too, wasn't it?
で、水泳部さんは部活はどうしてるんですか？
I told you, you got it wrong.
夏休み活動ないんですか？
I left the team. Umi-chan is running back and forth in the kitchen. Need any help?
料理は私の担当ですから気にしないでください。それより掃除お願いしますね。
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Even though I won most of our rock, paper, scissors matches, I ended up taking on most of the cleaning chores since I have no cooking skills.
そうだ。ついでにお風呂沸かしてもらっていいですか？
Sure. Actually, how does that thing work?
昨日お風呂入ったんじゃないんですか？
I did, but I went in after somebody else.
それって私の後じゃないですか。
Excuse me, what? Oh, I see. That scent was yours, huh?
香り？何匂い嗅いでるんですか？
I didn't have much of a choice, you know.
そんなに匂ってないもん。どんな匂いでしたか？
Huh?
お風呂。
It smelled kind of like milk. Or I guess that's what babies smell like.
子供っぽいと言いたいわけですか？
Nah, I'm saying you're like a baby.
なお失礼です。
Isn't that rude? Come on, shouldn't that be okay?
嫌です。
Whew. It's already my second night here. Is time going to fly by this quickly? Yeah, time flies by quickly when you're on vacation. I don't think that's bad in itself, but at the same time, I'm struck with a sense of anxiety. I need to figure out what to do. Maybe I don't really have to do that. The summer will still come to an end even if I don't do anything. Since I was feeling somewhat restless just hanging around in my room, I decided to head outside. Not that I have any destination in mind. Besides, there's really nowhere to go this late at night anyways. Huh? I can hear the water splashing. Could that girl be at it again? She's probably practicing swimming again tonight. She seemed kind of annoyed by me. Though I should probably try to at least apologize. Okay. I pass through the open fence and walk up to the poolside. The girl from last night is indeed in the pool. So happens that she is swimming right now. Her pale body cuts through the dark swimming pool. Meanwhile, I keep watching her vacantly. She's not that good at swimming. No, I'd actually say she's pretty bad at it. She can kick just fine, but she's barely moving forward. I was going to leave before she notices me. But I kind of want to give her some advice, even if it's not my place to do so. Oh, Oh, I feel a lot more comfortable now. The girl climbs out of the pool and flings her hair to shake off some water.
まあまあかな。
What was okay about it? She pulls back the moment she sees me.
なんで
Good evening.
また道に迷ったの？
Not really.
じゃあなんで？
Well, with the way things are going, she'll probably say Dosukoi again. Stretch your arms straight out. Pause for a moment when it's complete. Then pause for a moment when it's completely straight. You should be able to swim better if you pay attention to that.
何？
Well, see ya. Morning.
おはようございます。
Omi-chan is preparing breakfast. Sorry about that.
いえいえ、そういう分担ですから。
I kind of expected this, but Kyoko-san is not home, is she?
すごく朝早いみたいです。あと、すごく変色みたいです。
She says as she looks over at the sink. There's a washed empty cup udon container. That's what she had for breakfast?
そのうち私が直さないと。
You can see the passion burning in her eyes. So she says, but the breakfast she prepared is once again fried rice. Not that ours is really any healthier, huh? Two of us eat breakfast together. Now that I think about it, this feels rather strange. I'm eating my meals with a girl whom I barely know. Guess this must be what it feels like to have siblings. Though there's quite an age difference between the two of us, so it doesn't really feel that way to me.
お醤油取ってお父さん。
What? It's not like I'm that much older than you.
変な呼び方しちゃった。
Umi-chan hides her mouth with her hands. Her face is beet red. Well, it happens. It's like calling your teacher mom. Oh my god, I called both my grade school teachers mom once. Yeah. Wonder if I've ever done that. Feel free to call me AC4400CW. Good morning.
ああ、ハイリくん。今日はどうするの？
Well, I haven't really decided yet.
そっか。だったら。
Do you need any help? I'm available if you need anything. Eager to work, I roll up my sleeves.
じゃあお願いしていいかな。
Howdy, Harris. Hi, 587 fan Alex. Alright, Alright!
買い出し。
Shopping?
お醤油が切れてて、あと洗剤と箱ティッシュと。
Well, okay, I guess. Is everything going okay in the storage shed?
まあそのうちね。
Howdy, Harris. We need the excursion coaches. Jesse, where are the coaches? They're at the AAPR Co. Seems that here, the things you order are delivered to the port regularly. It's strange. It's kind of convenient, but at the same time, it also feels kind of inconvenient. Now then, let's see if she's up for working today. I give my motorcycle a tap. It stopped working while I was out riding yesterday. Oh, there we go. Seems she's a moody one. Alright, let's head to the port. I twist the throttle and depart. I pull into the port. That's... A lone girl is standing still at the dock with her back to me. She's in her uniform. Is she on her way to school? Is there even school on this island? There's an elementary school, but when I looked at the map, I didn't see any bigger schools. That must mean they have to take the boat to get to school. The girl looks at the ferry. A few people are getting on the boat. Yet she doesn't move an inch. Soon enough, the ship leaves port. The girl is just spending her time watching the ship sail away. If she's not waiting for the ship, then what is she waiting for? She hangs her head and starts walking this way. Since she's looking down, she hasn't noticed me yet. Just as she's about to walk past me... Oh, she's noticed me. She looks up and stops in her tracks. I haven't done anything bad, but I guess I'll go somewhere else before she gets mad again. See ya! I start walking away.
待って。
Me? I point at myself and ask. She nods. What is it?
ありがとう。前プールでその通りにしたら少しうまく泳げたから。
Is that so?
よかった。
It's nothing. I didn't expect to be thanked for that, but it makes me feel rather ecstatic. Now don't let it go to your head, Takahiri. Why were you practicing there so late at night? Uh-oh.
あなたには関係ないから。
Right.
じゃあ。
Saying that, Shiro hangs her head and Brixley's head goes away. What was she doing here in the first place? There we go. I finally returned with the groceries that Kyoko-san asked for. Well, what should I do now? Umi-chan isn't home, probably haven't gone outside to play. Kyoko-san is working in the storage shed. And apparently it's not time for me to help out yet. I'd probably just get in the way if I tried to help, so it's probably best to just do as she says and wait. There's nothing to do. Well, I should at least do something. I brought it with me, so I might as well take a quick look. They have my summer homework on the table. I'd get so agitated if I had to do summer homework. Hell, there were some times when I was in high school where I would enter a class and a teacher would mention summer homework and I'd say, "What fucking summer homework?" I think that happened to me in like 10th or 12th grade. I think it was in 10th grade. What happened while I was away? Sorry, my phone needed to charge. Well, I met that Silver. Well, we met Well, I met a green-haired girl who had a water gun, a guy who was always shirtless who was being hunted by the green-haired girl. I saw the silver-haired girl in what appeared to be a full-on swimsuit, and also the shirt was stolen from the main character. I fell asleep way too quickly. Yeah, math's out. It's way too boring when there's just numbers and symbols. For me, math is a pain! Let's try English. I close my math workbook and take out my English homework instead. Alright. I'm impressed that there are some people... I guess sometimes it is... made... yeah, English is out too. I just... a jumbled up mix of 26 letters. Do I have anything that's more exciting? Start digging through my duffel bag. Geography, fieldwork. Could I write a report on what it's like to visit this island? I once got math work over winter break. I came by boat. It has a radically different feel to it compared to any other place I've been. It all feels so fresh, yet there's something that feels nostalgic about it all. To a point that I might start to believe that I've lived here all my life. I actually thought that nothingness does exist. That's a very valuable experience. And there's also the people who live on this island.
どすこい。ハイドログラディエーター解。
Phew. Yeah, let's not. I close my fieldwork textbook. Look at the clock. I managed to kill some time, but I find myself without anything to do once again. I'll just end up feeling like a shut-in if I stay inside all day. Guess I'll take a stroll around the island again. Now, let's see. I've been going around the island on a motorcycle these past few trips, so I guess I'll try going somewhere I can't go on a bike today. I start walking towards the mountain. Feels kinda strange to revisit the place that I've been to by motorcycle on foot. I can quickly pick out things I missed due to how fast I was going. I should be able to climb up that hill there. I found a new path. Kinda feels like I'm on an adventure. Nature's fragrance grows stronger the further I go. Simply traveling along a dirt road surrounded by trees makes the heat a lot more bearable. This must be what things were like a long time ago. Paving roads made it far easier for cars and motorcycles to get around. But at the same time, I think we lost something because of that. The work of man, huh? I dwell on that for a few moments. As I'm walking, the woods suddenly open into a clearing. Whoa! It's a shrine. The altar itself is pretty small, but the grounds are quite expansive. Even though the cicadas' cries can be heard coming from all directions, it feels rather quiet here. I turn around and find a sweeping view overlooking the island. Up here, I'm able to see people carrying on with their lives from afar. It's a pretty mysterious feeling. Whew! I take a deep breath. The air here is crisp. I spread my arms to soak into nature with my entire body. Feels almost like my heart is being cleansed. I try to immerse myself in this feeling. I'm being watched. A group of 3 girls are staring at me. It looks to still be in elementary school, but with the fancy clothes they have on, I'd almost call them a group of little ladies. Well, I'm sure they're from the island. They have an air of refinement to them.
見ない顔がいるよ。見ない顔だね。いますわ。それとあれが噂の。らしいね。
Good grief. Seems this city boy is already being picked apart by the girls here.
あれが噂のチャンピオンだったのね。
Eh?
拳を壊して王座を割れたチャンピオンだっておばあちゃんが話してたわ。
Granny, that's kind of exaggerated now, isn't it? Now, I never told her that much about my past.
じゃあ何なんですの？
A champion is fine.
やっぱりチャンピオンだわ。
Well, we're taking a whole different kind of sport, but I actually used to be a champion at one point.
何やら浸ってるわ。チャンピオンが浸ってますわ。あんた都会から来たんだってね。
Oh, I got a record. Him? Yeah, more city-like than here at least. Really it really isn't what I call a big city, but still.
でもあんたは都会っぽくないわ。
That's none of your business.
嘘っぽいですわ。都会のセンスを見せてみなさいよ。
Now you're just being unreasonable. Well, I guess you can't really blame countryside kids for wanting to get a taste of what people do in the city. I'll do just one thing to satisfy their curiosity. I'll just do the moonwalk. They want a trick that screams being from the city, there's just one trick that comes to mind. I practiced this with my friends for our cultural festival performance, and to think it'd come in handy here. Just this once, alright? I wink.
次にちょっとダサくない？
Excuse me, what? Glide.
何？
It's moonwalking. You sound really dissatisfied.
それ違う。
One of the girls walks forward.
正しくはこう。
Glide. The way she backs up is smooth. It's almost like she's gliding. How are you so good at it? That's really cool. I genuinely admire her.
そう？
How do you do it?
そんなキラキラした目で見られても困る。まあどうしてもって言うなら
Please teach me.
まあそこまで言うならなかなか従順なチャンピオンだからいいわ。
Well, fine, I guess. They're just kids anyway. I happen to glance out at the ocean and see that the ferry is entering the port at that very moment. It's quite impressive that such a huge hunk of iron can dock at ports so easily. Must be quite a scary sight at night. Ah, that reminds me. May I ask you something?
いいけど
The island's lighthouse didn't light up yesterday. Is that okay?
大丈夫って？
Aren't lighthouses supposed to help ships navigate?
あの灯台はもう使われてないの。廃灯台ですわ。
An abandoned lighthouse? Huh. Lighthouse that will never light up again. A guide whose mission has been fulfilled. Just like me. Well, let's leave that aside for now. I think I'll go check it out. It's not like I have anything else to do. I should check out things I don't normally get to see. I part ways with the girls and start walking in the direction of the lighthouse. It's further than I thought. I thought it was pretty close when I was looking at it from the shrine, but it's actually quite far now that I started walking towards it. To a point that I thought about turning back a few times. The sun is starting to set too. And just around the time the sky is dyed crimson. That was a ridiculously long walk. I finally arrived. I'm also completely drenched in sweat. This really isn't what you'd call within walking distance. I'll ride the motorcycle here next time. Though I doubt I'll come here again. Man, I'm thirsty. I want to drink something. However, I doubt I'm going to find a vending machine or anything that convenient nearby. Does the lighthouse have a faucet? I walk up to the lighthouse thinking that. Huh? Is someone singing? I can hear someone humming a song. Is it coming from the other side of the lighthouse? No, it's coming from up above. There's a girl up there. Her appearance, the lighthouse, the sunset, and the song. Together they make me feel like I'm looking at a picture book. What's the song? Is it a foreign folk song or nursery rhyme? I've never heard it before, yet there's this kind of nostalgic feeling to it. Her humming starts to fumble halfway through the song. More importantly, isn't it kind of dangerous to be sitting there? Hey. What are you doing up there? What are you searching for? That never would have crossed my mind when she said she was searching for something. Guess she's having an Maybe she's having an existential crisis? What is it? She's searching for herself and things she wants to do. She climbed that high up for that? I remember doing something like that too. She must be around the age when one does that. You don't think it's dangerous to be doing that at such a high place? It's Mugyu again. You're sitting outside the railing. You're not going to fall, are you? You're going to get hurt if you fall. You might even end up dead, you know? Are you invincible? That's amazing. She sure is humble for someone who rated herself so highly. Even if you are invincible, you should climb back inside. It says here you can't go outside the railing. Give me a sec. So the railing is there so that you don't fall. If only part of you is inside, I think that defeats its purpose. Yeah, so you should climb back inside carefully. What's the matter? Are you scared? Her panties. I don't want to see them. I'm a guy after all. However, considering how she's fully aware of it, I can't say I have the courage to look at them so brazenly. I'll look the other way. I am humbled. In any case, I just need to not look up. Just how did she get to the top of the lighthouse? Is there a way inside? Can I turn around yet? Whoa! She's right in front of me. She already came all the way down?
どうもです。
Hi, hello. She's flashing a peace sign. I do the same in return.
あなたはいい人なんですか？
Eh?
知らない私を心配して注意してくれるなんて、すごくいい人なんだと思います。
Well, anyone would do that if they see someone hanging around such a dangerous place. So I'm just a normal guy after all. So I'm just
そ
a
うです
normal
か。
guy.
ありがとうございました。
Nah, don't mention it.
ところで、あなたはここに何をしに来たんですか？
Well, I kind of came here on a whim. It's a lighthouse, but it's not lit up. That kind of piqued my interest a little.
なんとなくで光ってない灯台に来るんですか？すごくいい人かと思いましたが、実はすごく変わった人だったんですね。
I just got called a weirdo by a girl who was humming a song in such a dangerous location. Well, it's not much difference than sightseeing. I haven't seen a lighthouse before.
むゆ？この島の人ではないんですか？
Nah, I'm
な
not.
るほど。でしたら納得です。
You say that, but what are you doing here?
君？
Her twin tails sets me swinging around like pellet drums. No, I meant you, ma'am.
あなた？
The pellet drums speed up. I'm talking about the girl standing right in front of me.
むゆ？
Is there someone between us?
いません。
There's...
すごい酔いました。むぎゅー。私は君でもあなたでもありません。つむぎです。つむぎベンダーズです。
Tsumugi vendors.
海の向こうから来
I
まし
came
た。
from...
よろしくお願いします。
It's Takahara Hayuri.
高原ハイリさんですか？
Takahara is my family name and Hayuri is my given name.
高原ハイリ？高原ハイリさん。高原さんですね。覚えました。
Yeah, thanks. That's a unique way of memorizing things. I hope we'll get along from now on. Vendors-san?
その呼び方はダメです。
In that case, Tsumugi?
急に名前呼び捨てはちょっと照れます。
Huh? I'm sorry. Well, Tsumugi-chan? Tsumugi-san?
つむぎさんでお願いします。
Okay, Tsumugi-san it is.
はい。あ、それとで
Just
す
the
ね。
vendors part is her given name.
今後ともよろしくと言っていましたが、実は私、夏が終わったら帰らなければなりません。なので、そこまでの短いお付き合いになります。それでもよければ、よろしくお願いします。
I also need to leave once my summer vacation is over, so I guess I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm only here to take care of my grandmother's belongings.
では、カエル仲間ですね。
Ribbit.
むぎゅ？
Never mind.
それより高原さん、暗くなってきたから帰った方がいいです。
Yeah, you're right. It took me forever and a day just to walk here.
いいえ、学生は夜遊びしちゃダメですから。
You're so earnest, Tsumugi-san.
真面目一本でやってきました。あと、ボコボコになった道で足をガツってやる人も大勢いるものです。
I'd rather avoid that, so I'll leave now.
はい。
Oh, before that, is there a vending machine around here? I'm kind of thirsty.
ちょっと待っててください。
Tsumugi-san enters the lighthouse. So it's unlocked, huh?
お待たせしました。お近づきの印に、こちらをどうぞ。
Eh? It's a can of coffee. Tsumugi-san, are you a goddess?
女神です。
She's a goddess, apparently. Wonderful.
恐縮です。では、さようなら、高原さん。
Goodbye? She went inside the lighthouse. Could it be that she actually lives here? She did bring me the can of coffee from inside. Now I'm curious. I knock on the door but don't get a response. Maybe she's actually a goddess or something? Lighthouse's goddess. And here I have in my hand a can of coffee the goddess bestowed upon me. It's lukewarm, but I guess I'll drink it. I drank it in one gulp. It's bitter. What's with this flavor? It's way too bitter even for black coffee. The sun has set quite a bit. Oh? I spot a few boys I've seen before crouched down next to the ditch. What you guys doing?
あ、30円だ。30円。
Oh, shut it. So what are you up to?
ザリガニ釣り。
Huh?
30円もやってみるか？
Yeah. Oh. I managed to catch crayfish after crayfish. Is this really this easy?
すげえ！どうやってんだ？
By sensing them.
気配？すげえ！兄ちゃん何者？
I'm a wizard from the mainland.
大陸ってどこだよ？
The other side of the ocean.
海の向こうは岡山だぜ。すげえ！岡山の仙人すげえ！
Call me master.
師匠！
Heh, that's right. Just what am I doing? First off, I have no idea how I'm catching all these crayfish. It's actually starting to bother me. What could it be? Do they like the way I smell? Anything but that.
高原海里くん。
Eh? The voice belongs to that scared girl who's called herself Hydro something
おと
yesterday.
といから島に滞在している高原海里くん。役所にお越しください。
Huh? Me? I'm being paged over the island's PA system. It's almost like I'm at school. This is incredibly
呼んでる
embarrassing.
ぞ高原。何かしでかしたか？
Oh, shut up! In front of the town hall, she says, "Where's that? I've only been there for 2 days, so I wish they wouldn't call me out like this." After wandering around a bit, I finally find the town hall. The rifle girl I met yesterday is already waiting for me in front of the town hall, staying for
遅
me.
いぞ。
Right. And so I'm not naked
そん
today.
なことは分かっている。
おう、来たな。
Yeah? This guy's Mitani, right? It's the guy who was going around without a shirt yesterday. He seems to actually be wearing clothes today.
ちょっと。
Why'd you take your shirt off?
お前の前だからだ。
That makes no sense. You're getting too
脱ぐ
close.
な。
あ、痛い！ニュートを殴らないで！
そんなところに触ってない。
So what is it?
今夜、集まりがあるんだ。
A get together?
高原の歓迎会。
You're doing that much for me? I just happened to be visiting.
とはいえ、木戸のおばあさんにはよくするように言われているからな。加藤のおばあちゃんの親戚なら、島に縁がないわけでもないだろう。
Well, I guess.
まあ遠慮するなよ。鳥城島は客人には暖かいんだぜ。
Open arms, huh?
この島に長く滞在する旅行客は、渡りの人と言われていてな。
Migratory?
まあ、とにかく歓待するのが習わしなんだ。
黙って歓迎されろってことだ。
Is that so? Well,
決
thanks.
まりだな。天然は？
あいつなら山にこもってるんじゃないか？
A shut-in up on the
そう
mountain?
か、
呼びに行くのか？
そうだな。あいつ、夜まで降りてこないだろうしな。
俺もバイトがある。暇だよな。
お願いできるか？
It's my welcoming party, yet they're making me run errands. Well, I don't mind. But who is it, this Tenzin guy? I don't know him.
地図の通りに行けば小屋が見つかる。そこに行けばすぐにわかるさ。なんというか、その天然だが変なやつでいろいろ言ってくるかもしれないが、あまりまともに相手しないようにするんだ。
What's that supposed to
いや、
mean?
悪いやつじゃないが、まともに相手してるととてもなんていうかめんどくさい。
Troublesome, huh?
私も用事が終わったら一応顔を出す。悪いがよろしく頼む。
He's a strange guy and he's troublesome. She didn't explain anything. What's more, all she did was make me a bit leery. I followed the map she gave me and walk up the mountain. It's hot. Perhaps it's because there's no breeze here, but even though the sun is almost set, it feels oddly stuffy in the forest. Since gosh, they told me to go fetch this guy. I thought I'd get there pretty quickly. Yet this is quite further than I expected. What's more, I'm in the mountains. There's a trail to follow, but I could get in an accident if I happen to stray off the path. Alright, I'm taking a break here. I'm tired. I sit down on the fallen tree to rest. Just what am I doing here? Well, I guess it's better than not having anything to do. About 10 minutes after I start walking again. At last I've arrived at the area marked on the map. Looking around, I spotted a house's roof through the gaps and the trees. Is that it? I find a small hut almost entombed by the trees. Feels kind of like a storage shed that's been left to rot. Hello? It doesn't look like anyone's here. Is this the wrong place? You did say I'd figure it out once I get here. Still, there's all sorts of things here. It's almost like, yeah, secret base. Just then, something falls on my cheek. A water drop? Is it raining? I tilt my head up. Huh? What in the world is that? There's a guy exercising his abs while hanging upside down from the roof like a bagworm. This is way too strange. So that drop of water that just fell on me was actually a sweat. Ugh, that's disgusting. Hey.
誰だ
Hello?
何の用だ
I was asked to come to get to you.
俺を
You're Tenzin, right?
誰が呼んでいるんだ
What was that girl's name again? Hydro Gladiator Kai told me
なん
to.
だそれは
Yeah, I don't know either.
ハイドログラディエーターが俺を呼んでいる誰だ何やらすごく怖くなってきたぞ
Yeah, that scariness set in just a moment ago for me. How long are you going to stay up there?
よくわからないが誰かが呼んでいるんだな
He skillfully unties himself from the rope hanging from the ceiling and drops down.
失礼したな
What are you even doing here?
何よって見ての通り特訓だ
That's so? I wonder what he's training for. Maybe it's for Kung Fu or something.
興味があるか
No, not really. I'm not entirely uninterested either, though.
そうだ少し付き合ってくれ
I'm not doing that kind of training.
そんなものはさせない少しラリーに付き合ってくれたらいい
A rally? Tenzin holds up the table tennis racket he had taken out from God knows where. Table tennis, huh? I was wondering what exactly you were talking about.
ああそうだ卓球のルールについての説明が必要か今から俺が打つそれをタイミングよく打ち返してくれればいい
Got it.
さあ行くぞ
Yeah.
お前ならこのショットを受け止められると信じているぞ
Hey, hold up. What was that just now?
なんだと言われても俺の必殺技だが
That was way too much. Please go easy on me, okay?
そうかわかったならば少し肩慣らしをしようかこれならどうだいいぞその調子だほうなかなか様になっているじゃないかその調子だ次行くぞかどうしたお前のどうだどうしたお前のどうだエクセレントだはっやるじゃないかかエクセレントだ天然素晴らしいぞほうだいぶ慣れてきたじゃないかそろそろ本番と行こうか
Serious?
さてどのラリーに付き合ってくれるんだ
What do you mean?
ラリーに付き合ってくれるんだろう
What options do I
いろいろある
have?
が俺のおすすめは視力を尽くすラリーだ
Tooth and nail? What kind of rally is that?
さあどれにする
Well...
まあいいだろう ならば10球限りというのはどうだ。
That sounds good to me.
さあ行くぞ。
Yeah.
ナイスショット。さあエクセレントだ。どうした。ナイスショット。さあやるじゃないか。はっ素晴らしいぞ。はっやるじゃないか。まだまだ行くぞ。受けちょはった。よく返したんだ。俺の右腕がお前を倒せと。お前ならこのショットを受け止められると信じているぞ。可能性は感じるがまだ壁を越えられていないようだな。なかなかやるじゃないか。
I'm way more into this than I thought I'd be
どう
too.
する。もう少し続けるか。
Yeah, let's do it. You got me fired up, so let's keep going. Holding a racket in one hand, I'm playing a rally with a guy I've only just met. You're training for table tennis
So-
here? Why?
なぜって卓球部だからだ。
Gotcha. That's fine and all, but does she really need to go that far with training his abs? A rally starts to gradually speed up.
まんざら素人というわけでもないよう
Well, if anything, I'm new to
で
this.
はこちらも少々本気でいこうか。
He removes some rather heavy looking braces from his arms. What? You've been wearing those this whole time?
こいつを外すのはいつ以来だろうな。軽い。空を飛べそうだ。さあ行こう。
The rally gets even more intense. I'm just barely managing to keep up with him.
どうやらお前を見くびっていたようだ。本気で相手になろう。いつ以来だろう。メガネを外すのは。
What? Those eyes.
そうこの目は。
いつまでやっている。
You? Hydro?
ハイドロってなんだ。
Well, you said it
全
yourself.
然。お前の目。
それは秘密だ。
何が秘密だ。
Tenzin puts his glasses
いつ
back.
からいたんだ。
お前がサポーターを外し始めたあたりから、やっぱり練習の相手をさせてたな。心配してきて正解だったぞ。
そういえば彼は誰だ。
You're only asking that now?
彼の歓迎会やるから、お前も参加するんだ。
歓迎会だと。悪いが今はそういう気分ではない。
私が見たところ、彼はなかなかいい体をしている。特訓相手にはうってつけじゃないか。
Why are you touching me?
なかなかいい体をしている。いいだろう。歓迎しよう。
Huh? What am I being welcomed for?
いいからいいから。
They take me to the cafeteria I ate the night I arrived here. The old man is nowhere to be found, but an assortment of food is already laid out on the table. There are already 2 other people here.
ようこそ鳥城島へ。
Welcome to 鳥城島 Island!
Out of nowhere, I hear the loud popping noises of a few party poppers being pulled. Then a shower of paper strips and confetti suddenly rains down upon me. Well, thanks! It's a far warmer welcome than I expected.
はじめまして。まずは名前を聞かせてもらえるかしら。
Yeah, my name is...
お
Uh,
前か
oh no!
もう知り合い？
Well, we don't really know each other.
ー。てるところを手ごめにされかけたわ。
Oh no!
やるな。
Come on, I didn't do anything.
でも私に抱きついてたじゃない。
ほう。やるな。
I mean, it did kind of intense towards the end. Oh no, I worded that wrong.
やるな。
てちっか
That's not what happened.
息ぴったりじゃん。
まるで長年ペアを組んだ混合ダブルス選手のようだ。
その卓球例えはよくわからないけど、とにかく紹介はいらなさそうだな。
Well, actually, I don't know what her name
雪
is.
吊りの関係か。
やるな。
Let's stop with the
私
jokes.
は覚えてるわよ。あんたの名前は 六原短大よね。
何お前使えるのか。
Hey, use
いや
what?
なんでもない。気にしないでくれ。
More importantly, why has this guy been holding a racket this whole time? I'm Takahara Hairi.
腹しか合ってねえじゃん。
私の名前は空門青よ。
That's one weird
そういう
name.
ことは親に言ってくれる？
But yeah, this kind of rings a bell.
私あんたと会ったことある？
If I remember correctly, it might have been back when I was still in grade school. I think I learned about it in history class.
もうその時点で違うよな。
だが面白そうだ。もう少し聞いてみよう。
It was during the during the Heian period. I think there was something about heads flying, curses, and bringing down the
う
empire.
わ、何それ？
平の正門か。
Yeah, that's right, Taira no Masakado.
空門青、平の正門、空門正門。
They don't sound close at all.
自分の言った言葉には責任持ちなさいよ。
Alright, it sounds pretty
似
close.
てないわよ。
なんだか夫婦漫才見てるみたいだな。
だからち
The hell we are!
いやマジで息ぴったりじゃん。
話を始めていいか？これより高原海里くんの歓迎会を始める。
Why, thank you.
彼は先月亡くなった加藤のおばあちゃんのお孫さんということで、京子さんの手伝いに来たとか。
そうだったのか。ブラブラしてるようにしか見えないが。
For now, at
すで
least.
にそれぞれ顔を合わせていると思うが、私は野村美希。みんなからは野美希と呼ばれている。
Hi, no Miki.
なんだ？
Aren't you Hydro?
ハイドロ？
Weren't you a Hydro Gladiator or
そ
something?
れはこれの名前だが、どうした？
Ah, I see. It's a water gun's name. That makes sense,
彼
I
女
guess.
偉いのよ。
えへん。
What do you mean by
冗
great?
談だ。別に偉いわけじゃないが、一応少年団の執行部を取り仕切っている。
Executive?
言ってみればこの島の風紀委員ってやつだな。
彼女は俺たちが通っている学校でも。
That's pretty
え
amazing.
へん。別に偉くないぞ。
Nah, I think it is.
そうか？
We have Nomiki, Sorakato Ao. Sorakato, how do you rate that? Strange family name. Well, I suppose my name isn't much better, though.
空の門で空門。青は早急の層よ。
Move vault? Like in gymnastics? I don't get it. Nice to meet you, Chu Sorakato.
青でいいわよ。
Okay, nice to meet you, Ao.
で、こっちが。
三谷良一だ。俺も良一でいいぜ。
加納天然だ。好きに呼んでくれて構わない。
Alright, Kano. Tenzin. For someone who normally wears a poker face, he's not good at hiding what he thinks. Kano Tenzin. That got him riled up. Kano-kun. That's quite a painful expression. Guess he doesn't like it. Tenzin Dono. His face is completely lit up.
はい。だ。
And now he's addressing me the same way and being all bashful about it for some
お
reason.
ーい。天然で遊ぶのはもういいか？
Sorry.
俺は遊ばれていたのか。
さっきも言った通り、私たちはこの島の少年団の執行部だ。
執行部といっても同年代の学生なんて俺たち以外ほとんど。
いないことはないが。
Saying, this reminds me of the girl from last night,
白
Shiroha.
羽？
もしかして成瀬のことか。
いきなり名前呼びするからびっくりしたぞ。
もしかして知り合いだったか。
Well, I don't really know Shiroha.
知り合いというほどでもない相手を名前呼びなの？
I don't know her family name. To be honest, I thought Shiroha was her family name.
白羽は
一言で言うと付き合いが悪い。
いわゆるシャイだな。
変なちょっかいかけちゃダメよ。
Eh?
何よ、って。もしかしてすでに。
I didn't do jack shit. I've only met her a few times.
は
白羽は来ないのか。
ぁ？声をかけたんだけど。歓迎会？誰の？加藤のおばあちゃんの親戚が来ていて。あ、もしかして。複雑そうな顔してたんだけど、今 今思えば面識があったね。何かしたの？
I told you we've only met a few times.
それじゃあ、今日はここで解散ということで、高原、何もない島だが夏休みを楽しんでくれ。
He's riled up. I will. Thanks for doing all that for me today.
みんな何かと理由つけて集まりたいだけだから。
おやおや、素直じゃない。
何が？
歓迎会はしないのって言い出したのは青だったしな。
こら！
さてと、俺はもう少しやるかな。
おい、もう家に帰れ。
Get back to what?
撤退するんだ。
For what? Mahjong? That interests me.
まーちゃんだと不良か。
これだから都
It's a
会っ
city
子は。
boy.
徹夜で麻雀とは恐ろしいな。
Just what kind of an image do they have of Mahjong?
やらしい。
And over here, she's obviously getting all the wrong
鉄卓と
ideas.
言ったら徹夜で卓球だろ。
Two guys staying up in an abandoned hut all night playing table tennis by themselves. Try imagining it. One of them is half naked. Just the thought of that is terrifying. The ball bounces back and forth feverishly. Ah, this isn't good. That's just to show how close you two are. Hang in there, alright? I want nothing to do with that, so I keep my distance.
仲良くやるか。俺は行かない。
俺一人さ。いつも一人さ。
He says and glances at me.
まあ、やりたいというのなら拒まないな。
Sorry, but I don't want
そう
to.
か。
それじゃあね。
じゃあな。
Whew, it goes quiet all of a sudden. Even on an island this small, I should have expected there would be kids my age here. And of course they have quite a different vibe compared to my friends back in the city. Are they special in some way? That girl, the girl I saw at the pool, in the end she didn't come. Considering the way we met, she probably hates my guts. The way we met... Takahara Hairi! You're always like this. That's why people make fun of you for being from an all-boys school. Whew, calm down. Takahara Hairi! Eh? There you are! That's quite the greeting from someone you've just come across.
どうも。
And we stand here in silence. Absolute silence. Since she caught me yelling, "There you are," with so much energy, she couldn't just walk away either. Ahem. What are you up to? I was just going to talk to her casually, but that came out kind of weird.
食堂に用があって。
Eh? Does that mean where are you going to? It just ended a few minutes ago, but they were, well, holding a welcoming party for me there. So I thought maybe you were here for that.
その。
She freezes. Guess not, we just ran into each other by chance.
そう。
And she lied without
お疲
hesitating.
れ様でした。気をつけてお帰りください。
She lightly bows. You know, you totally thought it was a party for welcoming my trip home,
違
didn't
う
you?
の？
No, it wasn't. I just got here.
てっきりやっと帰るのかと。
Finally? So that's what you were hoping for, huh?
それじゃあ歓迎会っていうのは。
For welcoming me and hoping I enjoy my stay here. And so let's try to get along while I'm here. She's not trying to hide how repulsed she is at all. Can't you at least look a little more welcoming?
どうやって？
Having a softer expression would do wonders.
柔らか。
And try to be more cordial about it.
還元の意を示すように柔らかく。
That's not soft at all.
難しいし還元してないし。
I don't welcome you. Ah, she runs away. She even yelled out how she actually felt in the end. I'm gonna finish up the video here since my mom told me to pack for some little trip we're gonna be going on, and so I'm gonna finish the video here. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this live stream, and until next time, y'all have a good day.